Now, on the Itchy and Scratchy CD-ROM, where do you find the wizard key? Well, yeah, of course.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think I'm going to do that in every single stream or something. I think that was on the last stream. Oh, well, never
Of
gets
course,
old,
you
though.
got to keep. I think that was Camden. I saw that comment before. You got to keep some sense of consistency. We got to have was it our own canon to our live streams, in jokes and all that
Yes.
fun stuff.
And,
Uh,
yeah, so channel's been keeping you sane. Well, I mean, I hope it has, you know. I hope
that's
it has. I
cool to
mean,
hear.
but I will say watching this live stream might make you insane with some of these images. I'll put one for now. We'll get into it in a moment, but I'll just actually, you know what? I might put your boy Porky. You know what? I'm
Hey,
going to do that.
Porky Pig over there.
And these are in no particular order. I just saved these images from over on the Discord I have, and yeah, that's and half you're going
So
to say Discord. You have a Discord, you
Discord.
know.
Shout
There
out
we
to
go.
everybody in the Discord for all the awesome submissions that they had for these good old cheap, and I emphasize the word cheap, public domain videotape from back in the day.
Yes, yes. So I'm just putting one of the images up, and I'm going to see how it looks in Instagram as well. See, I put transcoding. It was supposed to make it like a vertical, but it's not actually doing it. But that's okay. At least it works, you know. So why not? But there you go. I don't know what was Porky named that name in Germany.
Oh, the Schweine something.
Dick und Scheinfreunden.
Well, I know Diek is. I took a year of German in undergrad, um, and it means little. So I think they're pretty much calling him like little. I think it is. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Diek means little in German. Yeah, and it means pretty much like little pig or Schwein, pig, something like that. So
So
again,
little
for
bit.
anybody here who's a native German speaker, please, ich spreche Deutsch nicht so gut. So
Yes,
I sing in German.
that. It's like
Danke,
yes,
danke
there's
schön,
that. Dankeschön, yes.
danke schön.
But yeah, so some of these are really obscure. So just to, I guess, introduce our fellow friends here as to what actually happened. All right, so VHSs, they've been around, I believe, late 70s, like early 80s. Like that's when they came out, but they were really expensive. We're talking videotapes cost like $90 then. All right, they were expensive. They really, really were. And only the I guess the richest people in the world could really afford those. But no. Eventually, like it with any technology, think plasma TVs when they came out. Well, they don't do plasma anymore, but big screen, flat screen TVs. They started with plasma. LCD came around, OLED, whatever. Then everyone has them. So once VHS took off, and yeah, like people started to the video stores started popping up. Remember Blockbuster? I know some of you have, you might, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'll put another one up as well as I'm giving a bit of history. So once the technology became cheaper, well, you know, it ended up that a lot of people wanted to make some money out of this, and what's one of the best ways to do it? Release your own VHS tapes. But there's a problem. There are rights issues to contend with, right? Well, yeah, they realized some of the shorts went into the public domain, and so a lot of places, be probably in their backyard, like in the shed in the back or something, they will just find other VHS tapes of this stuff, or even like 8mm film, and they would convert it. They would put it on these VHSs and release it and call it a day. But wow, look at Mickey in that one, huh? Collector's edition, original black and white animation. I would laugh if you put this in and it ended up being colorized.
That's what I got to say.
Yeah, I mean the Mad Doctor, which is spelled MADD on this one. I don't know. Maybe they thought it was still copyrighted, but no. I believe the Mad Doctor is in the public domain. Minnie's Yoo-Hoo. I don't even know what that one is. You know,
The,
if anyone knows, let me know. But Smile Danya Smile. I mean, Foxy, you
that
know.
doesn't sound like a Looney Tune or Merry Melody to me.
Nah, it's not that song that they featured at the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh
Not
yeah.
all. And Circus Capers. I wonder what that Circus Capers is. I mean, it's probably, again, some knockoff Mickey Mouse. They probably realized, oh no, there's only like one or two public domain Mickey Mouse shorts we can use. Well, hopefully no one will notice, you know. But yeah, I do wonder if part of the reason that they kept the drawing so poorly done, this is just my conspiracy theory here, because of trademark issues, they could just put a really bad drawing and say, no, that's not Mickey Mouse, that's Mucky Moose or something, you
That's
know.
Miguel Mouse. That's
Miguel,
Michael Mouse.
Michael Mouse, there we are.
Michael
I don't even know
Mouse.
what he's holding. I, I don't even know what he's holding. Maybe he played Got Your Nose with somebody else earlier and still had their nose. I don't know. Like, what is that
It
thing?
or it looks like he's holding the collector's edition thing, but it looks to me like an oversized Ritz cracker that for some reason has collector's edition printed on top of it. So it's an oversized Ritz cracker, and I don't know. I'm just I'm just swinging for the fences, as you can see.
Well, there you go. Someone's, yeah, Van Buren. I figured it'd be something along
Circus
those lines.
Caper.
I'm not as familiar with Van Buren, but that's why you guys are here to help me out. But let's do another one. I'm just, like I said, I'm just putting whatever's in there. Mikhail Mouse. Sorry, what's the next one?
Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Again, Minnie's Yoo-Hoo and
Oh.
Mad Doctor. Wow. Where do we begin with this one?
Um,
Wow.
the color choices, especially for the rabbit, definitely giving me 60s Korean redrawn colorized vibes right there.
But, like, why those colors? I mean, the drawing's bad enough, but was someone experimenting, like, because I know certain Macs came out in the 80s
hmm
and they had, like, the drawing programs, like, very early computing here. So if it was someone just drawing the drawings on the computer really poorly and they're just coloring it like that, ugh. Wow. I mean, he's got the skeleton over him too. Like, look at this. The more I look at it, whoa.
I like you got was it Caillou Anderson, a Timu Mickey Mouse, I agree. 80s Timu. And Camden with his words of wisdom. Anthony will you so you will get to the Van Buren shorts by the age of 90 or 95. So was it about 50 years from now? So you got time.
Yeah, I got time. Okay. I am. I'll let you guys know. I have recorded footage for a Mickey Mouse knockoff video that explores
Ooh.
Milton Mouse. So yeah, you'll you.
Is
I took a look at some of them. That's why the name just didn't click. I guess it was so bad that I just forgot the name of it. But you know, you're going to get a video of that, and soon you'll also get a video about the history of Blue Ribbon. So yay, there'll be other stuff coming out, which is fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, let's change this.
all the nerds rejoice.
What's this one? Let's have a look at this wonderful. Wow. I mean, this one isn't as bad as the others, but what are the color choices here?
That Daffy, I've seen that particular drawing or pose of him before. Bugs, no, that's definitely new. And you have the not Schultz, the other bird. The for those that don't know, that's from the 1943 Friz Freleng cartoon Daffy the Commando. It's World War II propaganda, and that bird is supposed to be a member of the Nazi Party, and that yeah, like just can you even? Oh yeah, it even says SS on the top of his hat. So, I mean, it's funny now that I bring that one up. I saw Daffy the Commando as a kid on one of those public domain tapes. It was like one that it was like 2 hours long or more. I think it was like about 6 when my mom got it for me and my brother. and I saw Daffy the Command. And the ending, for those of you that don't know, that Daffy flies over to the States. Sorry, he goes from the United States over to Germany, and he deservedly gives that particular mustache man, one of the most evil men in history, a nice whack on the head with a mallet. And we thought, obviously I didn't know the context of what it was and whatever, but I just thought that ending was hilarious. Seeing this, it looks like it was that mustache man, the evil guy, was rotoscoped, and then when he gets hit on the head with the mallet by Daffy, that's when you see like actual animation. Well, not actual animation, but like not rotoscoped footage. So
When he yells out
yeah,
Schultz, and then
Schultz, he yells at the end with
and we
Mel
end right
Blanc
there.
doing
Isn't that
the
Daffy?
broken German.
Well,
What's that?
RetroCat says, isn't that Daffy taken from the front cover of the WB animation book? I mean, I have seen that Daffy picture, and that's probably what it is. Oh, he's got a library right there.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting more organized. Yeah. Who wrote that? Retro Cat. Yep. So there you go. That's the pose that they're referring to. No wonder I knew that was familiar.
Yeah,
This
I
was one
had
of the
seen it before. I just couldn't quite. Um, Me, when I was 3 years old, why did Daffy hit that innocent-looking man? Like, because if you don't know the context at all as a kid, to be fair, if you have no idea the context of World War II and what was happening, you're just like going, "Why is he randomly hitting this person who's just talking to his friends in the crowd or something?" Got it. It's
Oh
ridiculous.
boy. Well, that's the other
Uh,
thing too. Like, obviously these companies that were releasing these public Charles Schultz.
Now, next
The people.
one, yeah, this next one you're going to see now. So the imagery, I mean, I think it's hilarious in the fact that they actually use this imagery. Okay, just be mindful that it's not exactly wonderful looking. Like, why this? Why this? And it's a DVD. Like, why?
Oh,
Why this?
why?
Of all, I mean, it's not like that. There's no public domain Popeye shorts that you could use that was him against Bluto or anything. No, no, we're gonna use that.
It's in Spanish, so it's a Sinbad Marino Malo. So Sinbad, the bad mariner, bad sailor, Los Sobrinos Músicos. So that's me musical nephews. The musical nephews. What does it say? Fregonas espectrales. I don't know. I don't know the first word. You got Popeye el Patriota. So Popeye the Patriot. I don't know which cartoon that's supposed to be. Así casados, almost married or pretty much married. Again, I don't know what Popeye cartoon that's supposed to be. Because I'm guessing it's one of the famous studios Popeye shorts and Bola de Cristal. So crystal ball. So that might be a balmy swami. I'm guessing might be that short.
Yeah, it was
But
probably
the
a translation issue. They
yeah,
probably just simplified then translated just to make it seem better for whatever audience are going for. But I mean, this is DVD, okay?
yeah,
Which I know I mentioned that this is mainly going to be VHS, but there's a few of these DVD ones to show that even once DVD recorders became dirt cheap, well, you saw all this. But
yeah,
let's get this image out of the way because it is
yeah.
annoying to look at. But I just wanted to give you guys an example. But you're going to see your man Porky again,
Yay!
which is also DVD. Because again, I'm just going in order with whatever I have. So there we go.
I thought this was only supposed to be VHS, but yeah, there were DVDs.
Like, what's this?
Okay, so you got
Oh,
Porky, you have Inky behind him, and Gabby from Fleischer. So Porky Pig and Friends.
yeah. I um. Oh, he goes DVD players. Recorders were always less common. Yes, but people would buy the recorders and they would just duplicate, literally hundreds of discs, and yeah, they would release them. So yeah, yeah, Porky the colonizer, Popeye the colonizer, I should say. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good comment. Oh dear. Let's
you
see.
got was it Retro Cat and hey, it's SC McPeter, our pal.
Why is
Um,
Popeye hitting native Africans? I read that comment like in I know season 11 Simpsons. I know you're But this is the one where he's with Mel Gibson. Yes, I know Mel Gibson. Okay, but it's a great episode though, and like you got the actual executives. They're the actual voice of reason when they reshoot the ending
Yeah.
from that movie, and the executives like, why is Mr. Smith killing everyone? That's how I read that comment. Just
Yeah, a bunch of
I
people
think
saying it's definitely Inky behind Porky. You have Gabby and Inky. So you have Warner Brothers and Fleischer characters in the background. Some Super Yoda wrote for the Popeye one. It was Spooky Swabs, which I didn't know was in the public domain. Patriotic Popeye, Nearly Weds. There you go, and the Crystal Brawl. So yeah, I don't know the names of the fight, not Fleischer, the famous Studio Popeye cartoons that well because I haven't seen many of them. And Popeye a la mode, no, Popeye a la mode's still under copyright from what I know, so wasn't that one.
But just so people are aware as well, their mistakes have been made. I know that there was a Sylvester Tweety, it's that Christmas one, the first Christmas one. You know the one with the ending where they got the stamps in the mouth, saying don't open
Gift
till
wrapped.
Christmas. Gift wrapped, yeah. For the longest time, people thought that was in the public domain, so you would see that in a lot of public domain compilations. But once they realized, no, it wasn't. Well, yeah.
I'd like to get that Private Snafu Blu-ray. I have that Blu-ray. Smasher Josh. It's in the other room, but I do have that Blu-ray. It's really, really good. Shout out to Thunderbean Animation, Steve Stansfield for the great work he does.
Yes, indeed. 100%. There you go. That's yeah.
What kills me is Bugs in the Red Circle. It's like that early. Well, the him on the phone. That's from the Wabbit Who Came to Supper, a cartoon that I saw on a public domain tape as a kid, and just that his nose, his eyes are like not cross-eyed, but like the opposite of it. And then you got him that looks like falling hair. Him reading the
Yep.
book. The scene was animated
The
by
famous McKimpson pose, yeah.
and then that the goofy looking kid from was it Phony Fables, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh
The blonde headed kid. Is it
but
Phony
why
Fables?
but is he supposed to be on the book or is he supposed to be standing? I don't understand this.
This is the pre-Photoshop era.
Yeah, it's too hard. Kids won't care. It's like into the Bugs verse. They should have called this one because it's like what? And they just put a random what is it, a wolf or wolf? I think yeah.
It
Cause,
might be one of the wolves from. I'm guessing it might be the Mighty Mouse short, Wolf Wolf. Another one I saw as a kid. Isn't that the first? No, that's not the first Mighty Mouse cartoon, but it's like an early Mighty Mouse short, Wolf Wolf. That's what I think it is, but I most likely am wrong. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for something.
oh yes, extra long plane. Thanks for pointing that out because
Yes.
yes, for those who aren't aware about VHS, okay, there was only so much you could fit on a tape, which is as you'd expect. But you
Two
have
hours.
standard play, long play, and extra long play. I think extra long play came later, but standard play, the quality was as best as VHS could do at the time. Long play meant you could record more, but the quality suffered. And extra long play, I think on a 4-hour tape, you could tape like close to 8 hours or something. It was impressive, but
Mm-hmm.
it just looked like crap. So yeah, wow.
Some of my videotapes, I remember, when I would record cartoons off of TV, like when I was recording stuff for my collection, my cartoon collection, I always did standard play, so 2 hours. Um, but if I was just like recording stuff, I'd watch it and then, tape it over later on. I used to do extra long play because, there's that cover, the good
There it
old
is.
cover.
There it is. And by the way, guys, I made sure as best as I could to only get the real ones because there, as our buddy Matt Hunter, hi Matt,
Hi, Matt.
has said that there was like an art contest to make some awful covers. So there are some fake ones out there, and maybe some of the fake ones might show up, people thinking they were real. But either way, it's funny. I don't care. So yeah.
Yeah,
Not
Matt mentioned about the art contest. I know, like I said, SC McPeter and somebody else mentioned that they were, the new young generation of us cartoon nerds. Matt, myself, and Anthony are around. I'm younger than them actually, but we're on the same age. And in the old GAC forums where we had these contests to make the worst of the worst. And thank you, Matt, for the throwback little memory there. And
Yeah.
then, like I said, SC is like, man, this is the stuff you nerds did back in the day when I was a little kid or before I was born.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
we did.
It was simpler times.
Yeah.
It was simpler times. But the funny thing is, with this Porky one, so it's got notes to you. Yes, public domain. Alibaba Bound, which I think is hilarious, by the way, that cartoon, despite,
Hmm.
there's, certain things about it. But it's like they couldn't use another Porky Pig short. They used pigs in a poker. Like, sorry, polka.
Polka. That's like poker, babe. You want to play some polka? Um,
Well, maybe he's
the
playing poker. Who knows what's on these tapes? We don't even know.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had this tape because those three shorts, I saw them back in the day on the public domain tapes, and I'm gonna say this more when you get to notes to you and your commentaries. But notes to you is a very important cartoon in my life. Pretty much, long story short, it's one of the catalysts for me becoming a musician in the first place because I imitated the cartoon. And like I said, I'll say more once you get to notes to you in the commentaries.
I'll get there.
But
I'll get there.
and
100%. I mean,
Alibaba
and you
Bound.
still sing about it, right? You still
Oh
sing in the
yeah.
car. La 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 la. The whole.
Yep, and Alibaba Bound, I saw that one as a kid as well, and I'm like, ooh. And now you're like, ooh. And Pigs in a Polka, you don't know how great it was when these cartoons, Notes to You. Did Notes to You come out on any of the? Now that I'm thinking about it, did it ever come out
It
on
did.
physical media?
Physical
Trying to
media.
remember.
Close to you, yeah. Pokey 101.
Oh, okay, Porky one. Okay, well, hopefully it'll be released in who knows, Collector's
I
Vault
think I
Volume
think it's
3.
I think it's restored now. Since
Yeah,
then,
it is
and
restored, but it hasn't been put on Blu-ray. And
yeah,
Pigs in a Polka, for example, seeing that restored, and then all the years of seeing how horrible it looked on videotape was just like it's like a brand new cartoon.
100%. I mean, I adore it. And that's actually one of my wife's favorite cartoons. She always likes to watch that one. So, what
Johannes
else?
Brahms's Hungarian Dances. Johannes Brahms. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Johannes Brahms. All right, what we got here? To duck or not to duck, clearly.
Ooh, another one I saw as a kid that when it was restored, it was a mind-blowing experience. Look at the Elmer.
Wow.
Non-stop
Non-stop
action packed.
action. We both saw that at the same time. Oh, man. Oh, yes. John Candy. Polka, polka, polka. Yep. That's Home Alone right there. Oh, dear. So, yeah, this one implies there's only going to be one. The Daffy Duck Show. Wow. I didn't realize he had a show called Daffy Duck Show. Wow. Uh, Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, what else we got?
We
We
got
got heaps more, folks. All right,
Steph Stilley. Hi, Steph. She said, I always saw Alibaba Man, no two on PD.
Yep.
I'm in a black and white version of the Korean. I saw that my tape was the Korean redrawn, but you saw a black and white version of the Korean redrawn. Just put the black and white one.
Uh, exactly. Oh, here we go. The cover is a spoiler alert for the ending. Yep, you got that right. Okay, let's have a look at this one. This one actually reminds me of of the official VHS tapes that did come out, but this is, of course, a knockoff. There you go. That's
Oh my god,
I
that
I don't. Yeah.
it's so bad.
No, what are you talking about? That's perfection right there. Wow.
That's a
The more I
Rev
look
brand.
at
That's
it,
holy cow,
uh,
it's bad.
so yeah, there's a unconditional lifetime guarantee. Yeah, unconditional
Yeah,
lifetime
about that.
guarantee that you'll lose your eyesight. I mean,
You'll
clearly.
be traumatized
Um,
for life.
I mean, that is Daffy Duck and the Dinosaur. That is another public domain short. I think that's the first time Chuck Jones even used Daffy Duck, and it's interesting. His cartoons are very slow. around the time, and yeah, Daffy Duck, pacing still a bit off in that, but that one was probably his earliest or funniest one. Well, whatever you want to call it. But hey, at least you get Laurel and Hardy and Three Stooges.
Yep.
Let me guess, Three Stooges. It's one of only four that's in the public domain. I know Disorder in the Court is one, and I forgot the others, so it's probably Disorder in the Court. So yeah, that's
Daffy
I'm
and the
gonna get.
Land Before Time. The Land Before anyone knew how to draw.
Well, yeah, that's
Good one.
that's just awful here. Let's take a look at another character, because these also, there you go. I mean, yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Well,
That's mediocre mouse.
is that no, but look to the left there. What do you see under his armpit? That's why this is even more hilarious.
Oh, it comes with a complimentary fingertip and thumbnail from a human.
Yep. So my guess is that someone cut that out somewhere and put it, like, why is there a thumb there? Why?
I'm guessing they took the photo of it. They grabbed the tape and then took the photo, but it's a bonus.
Yeah.
Buy a videotape, get a fingertip for free.
Yeah. Oh, geez. This was released by the Mafia. At the,
Oh my
all,
god!
it's like, what else would it be? I mean, this is ridiculous. All right. Moving on to another character, because I want to, hopefully this will get nicely mixed up. And wow,
Oof.
classic fun from a cool cat, not the cool cat.
I
mean,
think you'll agree. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was going to say this is what, okay, drawing aside, the drawing is horrible, but I like the font of this. It reminds me of the whole 80s and 90s type of style that they will use. And, that this one, as horrible as the cat looks, yeah, it takes me back.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Especially the lettering and the inside of cat. I'm like, yeah, this is just the 80s, 90s millennial experience wrapped up in a neat little package. That's exactly it.
100%. And, like I was watching a few months ago, Jetsons the movie, and I know, I have no life. But there is a musical sequence in there where it's just all 80s graphics in there, similar to where it says like cat in there. And I just got a kick out of that. I mean, the movie's terrible, but at least I got a kick out of it somehow. By the way, that Blu-ray is one of those instances where you buy it for the extra features, because the making of is probably more fascinating than the end product. So go figure, right? All right, what have we got here? Ooh, all right. There's a certain character on this cover which is very appropriate for kids, and I'm going to let you guess which one.
I know. It's the sheep.
Yeah, no, it's that spider, because you can't scare kids with spiders.
Yeah. Or the looks like the lady from South America on top, Latin America. Has to be her. So looks like, I don't know, some of my relatives. No, we're obviously talking about the mustache man, because I'm afraid if I say his name, on YouTube, we might get in trouble. But that is definitely from Daffy the Commando, that little picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who these other characters are. I mean, I have seen the bug couple. I'm just trying to. But look, is that supposed to be Elmer in the? Well, I know it's not Elmer, but it looks like Elmer for a moment. Say with the bowler hat in the back with that moose. I'll give a no prize to people who they could identify each and every character in this.
Did you see the seal of quality at the bottom? A guaranteed superior quality product. Wow. Standard. I know there was a lot of deregulation going on in the 80s during the Reagan administration, but yeah, that's quality for sure.
100%. What that reminds me of as well is the Nintendo seal of approval. Like you would have
Yeah.
these awful Nintendo games where this was like during the Wild West of games, and people would make these NES games of inferior quality, made by a team of maybe two people or something, and just released it and called it a day, frustrating kids to no end with nearly impossible to beat games. So that's why the '80s generation is a more stronger generation, because we had to play games with no guides and just no continues, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Clearly greater generation than the World War II generation. That's for sure.
Yeah. My
Clearly,
speaking of guides, I know the when they would have like the books, the strategy guides in stores, and my older brother, he would always just say, "No, don't, figure out the game on your own, beat it like I did, And, I mean, it was a good lesson he taught me. I mean, now I'm like, I'm too old for this crap. I got no time. Let me go on YouTube real quick. How do I get this, in the rare moments that I
well,
do get to play video games?
it's because I'm going through the Final Fantasy Pixel collection. There's like got the first 6 games, which I have passed before, like the legit way, the hard way. But now they've actually got a thing where you can get 4 times the experience points. You can speed up the game so it runs faster.
Mhm.
You can turn off encounters when you want to. And you have no idea how much I'm enjoying myself, where I can be like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a dungeon. I can't be stuffed fighting anymore. I've got all the bestiary entries. I'm just going to turn off the encounters and just get the rest of the treasure chest. It's just fun. Because,
Yeah.
hey, I have played them properly and I have passed them properly, but I want to play it the fun way now, I guess,
I'm a
The
fan of
Steel of Disappointment. Sorry, that comic book. The Steel of Disappointment. Here we go. The lady on the right corner is from Scrubby Mama with a boogie beat.
Yeah.
That beautiful. We gotta have we gotta have that on a thing. Yeah, it's just I can just imagine parents like, okay, watch cartoons for the next 60 minutes. I mean, that is what the tape says. Running time 60 minutes, and they just not even realizing what the kids are watching. So yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
mean that was me with Daffy the Commando and all this rabbits too. Saw them as a kid on public domain tapes. Just was it Corinne Pian? If I say it wrong, my bad. Did your brother beat Zelda without a guide? Me and my brother are not like we never played Zelda growing up. I mean, my brother and I definitely actually have it right here. I'm
I cast
reorganizing
thee
things.
out.
We are obviously Mario fans. Got the new film coming out. I'm redecorating like my shelf of toys and whatnot. But no, we never really got into Zelda. But like Mario, Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, all those other ones definitely.
I'm a
Without a
huge Zelda
guide.
fan. Yeah, I've played and passed all Zeldas except for the latest one, Tears of the Kingdom. Hot take, guys. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, gorgeous looking games. They play well and that, but they're not Zelda games. I'm sorry, guys. Those two are different games, but with Zelda
Womp womp.
skin. You know,
You really want to
I
go? You really want to get the Zelda nerds angry right now?
I mean, I played Breath of the Wild and I have no, and I've 100%ed, and I have no ambition to play it again. If I want to see the story, I'll just go on YouTube and then just watch, cutscenes put together. But Tears of the Kingdom, I have to continue that one, but I just have no
Did it leave you in
motivation.
tears?
Well, pretty much, yes. Wow. See, we're gonna mark you like Drip Along Daffy. You're the comic relief. The
Yeah. I
and
have
it,
to acknowledge, was it Camden's comment? He says, once again, old men reminiscing. Camden, do you mean this?
yeah.
As I'm setting up my
Did I
Simpsons
ever tell you
display,
about
but
a story? Yeah, I mean, and so on.
back in
Look,
our day, we didn't have strategy guides on YouTube.
and a lot of people watching this are like, hey, an old man is talking. Like from the Shelbyville episode.
Lemon of Troy.
Nintendo seal of disappointment, something we want them to make exclusive for the Superman 64. Funny thing about it, just a small aside, yes, it's a horrible game, and I tried it, and yes, it is unplayable, more or less, but they released this new console that plays 64 games, but plays them much better. And apparently, if you put Superman 64 in there and play it, it actually makes the game playable because it runs so much better. I mean, it's still a bad game, but you can actually play it now. It's so bizarre. But anyway, here we go. Woody Woodpecker. This one actually, honestly, This one is at least half competent, sorta. And I like on the bottom just to remind you of what you're buying. Animated cartoon. Just
Oh, I thought this was a documentary.
That's right. It's Walter Lance in a Woody Woodpecker costume. That's I
Old
mean,
old man yells at Public Domain tapes from Retro Cat, and of course Matt, our fellow old man, which was the style at the time.
yep. Now, what is this?
That's Casper?
That's
What the heck is that?
It's Casper don't you know it's Casper the Custard Ghost.
It's Casper the gelatinous blob.
I'm sure it's from another short, but then someone who wasn't familiar with Casper, which there should have been at that point in time. I can understand if younger kids are a little bit more vague on Casper these days, but back then it was shown all the time.
That reminds me of like they had like the explorers or whatever, like people who would hear stories of like animals from other parts of the world, like Europeans coming to this part of the globe and whatever, and they would hear descriptions of animals, and then they would draw it and be like, it's like, that's a lion, that's a tiger, that's a bird. Like they would like draw mythological creatures based off of the description. That's pretty much what they heard. It's like, oh, Casper is a white ghost, and it's all right, cool, let's draw him as a yellowish brown blob.
Here we go. Here we go. We got some wonderful names here. Let's go through a few of them. So, of course, Casper got sunburnt. I mean, I didn't realize ghosts can get sunburnt. That's part of the law. Casper, the new brand of candy at the local Target. I'm assuming that's like a lower quality. Here we go. Casper. I know you mistyped Jasper, but Casper, the socially awkward peanut. There you go. That's good.
Casper, the potato head.
It looks like a melting Pac-Man than Casper. Yeah. It's like one of the Casper the Friendly Blob. There we go, Steph. Beautiful. Outsource the coloring to Korea. Yeah, the covers as well. It's not just the black and white films themselves. It's just that. Casper's the slightly expired circus peanut. Wow. Yeah, and the children
look
too.
competent.
It's like, but how small are they compared to this? This is like from Ghostbusters,
yes,
yeah. So
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
See, I knew you'd know the name. That's why I didn't bother to learn.
I mean, this movie over here, right behind me, with the trap and the No Ghost logo.
Nah, not at all.
And my proton pack over there. Where is it?
This one is probably one of the more, I guess, competent-ish kind of ones. Although, why would you color his shirt in the same color as your video cover? I don't know, but yeah.
Okay, because I see the way that Heckle and Jekyll are spelt. Because I always saw it as LE as opposed to EL. Do you guys spell it EL or LE for Heckle and Jekyll? And of course, you got Farmer Alfalfa there.
For reasons.
But yeah, I've never seen that spelling of Heckle and Jekyll. I've always seen LE. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how they do it over in Australia, because of course, you guys say favorite and color, and you add a U. And I actually learned that was because I took a history of American education class, and I guess as a way to build American identity in early American history to make us different from the British. That's why we dropped the U in favorite and color and all these other things. Or theater, ER as opposed to RE. The theater, I guess.
Theater.
How you would say it. Theater.
Wow. Okay. Next one. Speaking of favorite, get it? I mean, it's a nice little segue. There you go. That's he's showing off a bit of rump here.
I like how they still have the same crappy design from the farmer Porky to bank robber Porky.
Yeah, so he's the one behind all these VHS tapes, by the way. That's he's holding the money from all the tapes that he sold to all the unsuspecting parents.
And I don't know if you've noticed it. We have Porky's, railroad. The Timid Timidor, which I used to see a lot on Nickelodeon. Porky's Bear Facts, another Nickelodeon one. And I've never heard of this cartoon, A Corny Conciento. I've never heard
Conciento.
that music. It sounds like Spanish, but I've never heard that term. I know what a concerto is, a corny concerto, the great Bob Clampett short. But yeah, that is definitely the wrong title.
Yep, but yeah, he's or maybe he's got the money from exhibiting on a certain other platform, and I'll say no more. That's clearly where he's doing that. Like a little. I mean, even the green shirts. I mean, this is a work of art. Um, Although, I mean, I can't actually blame the cover for this, but there is a suspicious brown dot on the very bottom near his hoof. So,
Oh
yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Do with that
that's
as you will.
we will leave it to your imagination because we clearly
Oh,
don't
it
have.
was just my imagination.
What's this
Well,
one? What's this one? Let's have a look.
what's
So,
all this then?
what's all this then? Uh,
Ooh, there's a mediocre mouse again.
yep, yep, yep. Yeah, and someone pointed out with that Porky Pig one is that money isn't a factor in any of these shorts. I mean, if it was the third one with Gabby Goat, the what was that one that the Clampett did and Chuck Jones animated? The oil one.
Oh, get rich quick Porky.
Yeah, you'd think that would be on there, but no.
Yeah,
If
it's
you had
non
thing,
PD.
no. All right, let's look at another one. There we go. This is what This is what you all came to see. Hardcore nudity. I had to do the whole Phil Hartman voice.
It's the same illustrator as the Porky that we just saw a few moments ago. It looks like it. The same cut of mediocrity.
I no joke. I would love to compile all of these and actually try and convince an art gallery to say, "Hey, this is art," and actually try and have exhibition of public domain, just nonsense, and just have people walk through it and like this gallery, and there we are. But this one, I can't even see what's on there, but I'm going to assume it's the one where he's just happens to be on an island. And you got the two shipwrecked folks and on there. So yeah, that's a great image, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely? Yes,
Or of course,
yes.
great stuff. Great stuff.
Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. The next one's got one of your favorite cartoons.
Ooh,
I just don't know if you'd watch it on this tape.
of course I would. Oh. Of course, yeah, Daffy Doodle, Yankee Doodle Daffy, which I saw as on PD tapes. To Duck or Not to Duck, and of course, the name of the cartoon is now called The Commando. It's not Daffy the Commando; it's just The Commando.
Yep, and on this cover, Daffy's going commando, I guess, but I don't know. It's but wow, that's I mean, he's got the hat at least. That's why you got to buy this one, even though you could get to duck or not to duck on that other release we saw before. But no, this one, it's got a hat. It's got a brand new hat.
There's another Simpsons reference. What speaking of Yankee, no, not Yankee Doodle Daffy, To Duck or Not to Duck. So the copy that I had of the cartoon, the part where Daffy starts taking, like all of Elmer's weapons and whatnot and his clothes, he says, "You wouldn't harm a poor defenseless little duck." And my videotape started. I forgot what they call it, but like pretty much warping.
Tape warp, yeah.
And I had to always fast forward through that part so that I could see the rest of the cartoon. And just imagine my surprise when I got To Duck or Not to Duck. I think it was on one of the Golden Collections. I think it was Golden Collection Volume 1. I was like, wait a minute. Where's the tape warp? I'm so used to seeing the tape warp,
Oh yeah, when I started watching Tom and Jerry's being restored, because I had like 6 VHS tapes of that, and yeah, there would be tape warps at certain bits, and I would subconsciously expect the tape warp to happen, even though yeah.
I will be back in a moment. I have to use the lavatories and say how appropriate considering how crappy these cartoons look. I'll be back.
All right. While he's gone, let's make fun of him.
Woo!
It's time for a real party. All right. So he's gone off for a moment. All right. You guys got any questions for me about the upcoming projects? For those who have tuned in, there will be 2 videos coming out soonish. One is about the Blue Ribbon, the history of the Blue Ribbon program, because a lot of people don't understand what that is. Like, why do some shorts start with this Blue Ribbon thing and why some don't? Most of us already know about it, but I thought it'd be a good video for newcomers. And yeah, I also take a look at all the Milton Mouse shorts. The whole Mickey clones. Yeah. The bold jokes begin. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Yes. Any questions, guys? Ask away. About any cartoons or what my favorite movies are, or I already told you my hot take on the 2 Switch Zelda games. Main entry Zelda games are just fine. Like, they're well made, but they just don't feel like Zelda games to me. So let's wait for some comments. I mean, this is also on Instagram. It's actually streaming, but yeah, I just don't know why it hasn't automatically adjusted for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, we'll leave it at that. At least I can test it out. So yeah, the reason behind the Blue Ribbon title cards is pretty senseless. Well, yes and no. I mean, there's a lot to it. And there was a few things that even I wasn't aware of, like the fact that they wouldn't even put Bugs Bunny in the Blue Ribbon program at first because he was considered the premium, the cream of the crop. And his if you were a theater and wanted to get a Bugs Bunny short, you had to pay the premium for it. They would only put the other shorts on the Blue Ribbon program. Once they had the initial run, you could get it for cheaper under that program. So you would have second run theaters. That would be all about that. All right, let's have a look. Do I have a single? Oh, here we go. Let's. Will there be any more After Looney Tunes videos? Yes, I'm working on a script for Bob McKibson, and then after that, hopefully Frisk Freeling and so on, and Clampett, Tashlin. With Tashlin, I actually want to watch all of his live action movies, which I know sounds like a chore, right? Jerry Lewis. Not that hack. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, there will be more. Let's see. Favorite Walter Lantz cartoon? Pretty much pick any of the Tex Avery ones that he did in the 50s. Granted, I haven't seen all of them. There might be a few that I might enjoy. I know Mark Maltese had a brief foray in the 50s at the Lantz studio, so maybe his stuff I might enjoy. So it's not fair for me to truly judge Lantz. But I haven't seen at least most of them. I've only seen maybe a sprinkle of them. I'll get that new Blu-ray though, and I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, do I have a single favorite Warner Brothers short? Do Re Meow from directed by Art Davis. That's my favorite. Even if you go to that review, you can hear me being giddy for joy. Ever seen the Terry Toons or Me TV Toons? No. I don't get Me TV Toons where I am. It's only a US thing, from what I understand. Let's see. My take on Three Little Bops. It's my favorite cartoon that Frizz did. Amazing cartoon. It really is. And it's just incredible. And I was doing an upload test because when I uploaded this on Facebook, the copyright holder tried to actually claim some of the monetary part of that because of the actual song. The song itself is with Shorty Rogers and that was in the copyright. But thankfully on YouTube, looks like the only thing that gets blocked is the usual Warner Brothers thing, which is fair enough. And yeah, I don't like that bold fella that keeps on coming. Oh, hey! Ta-da!
Da, 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 da.
Let's see here. Let's see. Am I looking forward to Cody versus Acme? I'm cautiously optimistic. I hope it's not going to be a case of that the legend of this lost movie is going to be better than the end product. I just hope it does not. That does not happen. But I'll see it, and yeah, we'll see if it was worth releasing. So yeah. Let's see. I'm still waiting for your spin-off, Anthony's live action nerd talk. I'll do the nerdy thing right now and say that's the wrong you're using, Camden. So tisk tisk.
My
What is your
eyes,
take?
yeah.
Yeah, I meant to say, what is your take on Three Little Bops? Yeah, I love it. It's a great one. I can't wait to cover that one on the channel. And yes, Manny, you're already commandeered to be on that one, right?
Of course, Three Little Bops is in my top 10 of Warner Brothers shorts. Love it.
You know, and you got to sing the entire Manny's music time, right? Like non-stop, and we'll add music to it. You know.
Here
Join me right
comes a
now.
man.
Join me right now. It's Manny's music talk. We're going to talk and talk and talk and talk. You know, I'm not a improviser in that sense. Yeah. I've not seen any of Tashin's live action films. I need to remedy that. Same here. Would you see all the Tashin shorts for Columbia? I've saw the first one, and the reviews coming out. It's currently member only, but that'll come out for everyone later on. Yeah, Three Little Bop's not the funniest short, but the music makes up for it. Yeah, the music is amazing. What were the names of the 6 Tom and Jerry VHS tapes you had? Oh, it's the ones that I think Jerry Beck and George Fallenstein were involved with. I can't remember offhand. They're in storage currently. Yeah, let me see. I hope it even comes out. Finally, he's back. It's much more fun this way. Yeah, thanks. And Manny blew the house down. There we are. All right. Speaking of blowing the house down.
Stop the music. Throw the tenor out, or I don't know.
Throw the 2D tenor out. There we are. Here we go. Let's put on the next one. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least it looks better drawn. I mean, it's not the best drawing of Bugs Bunny, but it looks like they put a little more effort into it.
And this is where this is a fun fact, guys. This is where the Looney Tunes cartoons got the yellow gloves from. It was actually this one, and not that one. This is where they got it from. Okay.
Oh, great! Go on Looney Tune Wiki in about 5 minutes, and
edit that.
And some knucklehead is going to put that.
they'll put that in the source. Anthony's animation talk, of course.
Anthony's animation talk.
Oh man, that's just ridiculous. All right,
let's look lovely.
Isn't that lovely? And here's one for you Sega fans, because it kind of you'll see what I mean.
Wow.
That's I don't even know of any Donald Duck shorts in the public domain. I don't believe there is. You know, I mean, does anyone know if any Donald Duck shorts are in the public domain? I know there's a few 2 Mickeys or something. Well, now it's more because just in January, another one went into the public domain. The really early ones from 1928 and 29, but
paging S.C. McPeter and Camden Spees, work your magic, because they probably know it.
Yeah, that's oof. That's bad.
NES Olympics, Donald.
No, it's Sega. That would be a Sega Master System one.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's got the grid.
My oldest brother, my brother Jason, he had a Master System, and I remember seeing those like checker, or was it like the white background thing? Kind of reminds me of like the paper that you used to do math on, like graphs and of course I'm talking about my least favorite subject in school. Yay, math, but it like that, or the Master System.
Let's have a look at the next one, which is it's like you want to meet the gang? Let's meet them.
Come on, meet the gang. That's
perfect voice.
That's
come on, meet the gang.
That's I'm trying to think of a name. Like, hey, come on and meet the gang. That's Bob Bunny. There you go.
Bob Bunny. There we are. He kind of looks like he's on something, and he needs his next fix. That's why he's shaking his thumb like that, and he looks kind of.
Hey, over here, look over here. I got my pals over here. I got Mediocre Mouse, and I got and I got Dizzy Duck and Gasper.
Oh dear. All right, let's have a look at the next one. Now there is a that's
That's 90s. Bugs is 90s to the extreme. Star Baby. I love that. The Star Baby cartoon collection with Little Lulu, Bugs Bunny in 90s gear, and Daffy from To Duck or Not to Duck.
this one. It's to scale, by the way. It's definitely to scale, and it's like where he's wearing a.
Su-
I guess Bugs is wearing a top but no pants because his tail's gone
yeah.
through,
Suggested retail $9.95, and it's off
and
to
worth
the.
every dollar.
Let's see. Let's make a ballpark guess. This was made. Give me a year. What year you think that tape came out? 1990, 1980. What?
I reckon 91.
Okay, 91. 35 years ago. That's Sonic the Hedgehog came out. 1991. Samurai Pizza Cats as
Because of the
well. I
shade,
thought
he needs to have attitude. Attitude.
attitude to the extreme. Come on, inflation calculator. So that poor unwilling soul. Of course, my computer is now being slow. Let me try it over here with my iPad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get I might not spoil myself, but I need a new computer soon. Let's see, inflation calculator. Inflation calculator. See you later, calculator. Ha 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 ha. Manny, you're so hilarious. All right, 995 in January 1991. You know what? I'll put March 91 because that's when I turned 3 years old. In December of 2025, since I can't do this month. All right, take a wild guess how much that would be now for
In
that
US,
wonderful videotape.
well, I know it's gonna be $900 dues, but in American dollars, I reckon 50. 50?
No, the inflation's. I mean, inflation's bad, but not that bad. It would be $24 now.
$24. And
Hmm.
worth every dollar. Yeah.
Worth every penny. Yes, I
Worth
look very
every
different without glasses. I don't like wearing glasses. I used to wear contact lenses, so there you go for the fans. You get to see what I look like without glasses. But
his face.
of course, his face. Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Use. But yeah, I
Six
have to clean
hours.
them.
There you go. You want 6 hours of the best quality cartoons?
Yeah. I had not that
Oh
tape, but a tape
wow.
like that with 6
50,
hours.
50 great cartoons on one video cassette. One.
Mm,
The quality must be really top notch.
that's exactly. Yep, that's just like the tape I had. My tape, the 6 hour tape, it was green, I remember, and I think it had the Fleischer Superman on the cover, and like the other characters in the bottom. I wish I still had it.
Wow. Look at Daffy.
I like that
Like,
you're just like, wow, holy
I'm,
cow.
I'm just I'm just staring at it. It's like Daffy's just really happy, and Casper's put on a few pounds.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Wow.
unfortunately, Casper and I have been snacking a little too much. Don't worry, that's I know it's a resolution thing, but that's definitely one of the things I will
Oh, I'm just going.
work
Oh,
on.
I've just gone with the whole protein thing. That's with the peanuts. So in case people are thinking I'm getting snuff or putting up my nose or something.
Oh, speaking of the videotape, $24, but I wanted a peanut.
Yeah.
$24 can buy you many peanuts. Explain
20
how.
$24 can buy you either many peanuts or one glorious tape. Wow, that's just insane. All right, next one. Oh yeah, and then Popeye does not have a pipe, by the way. So
Yep, that was now that they're like, oh, we can't show Popeye having a pipe. They were thinking ahead, Camden.
they sure were. There we go. Now thi-
Oh, hey, what the frog? How you doing?
I thought you were trying to do a suggestive swearing thing. What the frog?
What the frog?
But who's the other character? I mean, I admittedly I do have the Flip the Frog set. I got it actually fairly recently because it was part of a bundle with the Thad Komorowski's set that just came out, and yeah, I haven't had a chance to see it. So is this? Who's this other girl character?
I've only seen a few Flip the Frog cartoons. Probably she's from there. I just can't think of it. I know I went to a cartoon screening over the summer. Man, I miss the summer. It's so cold here right now and snowy. Um, and and uh, and S.C. McPeter was at that screening. But we saw one of the Flip the Frog cartoons with him like playing the piano outside of his girlfriend's house, and it's definitely not that character.
That's yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, Flip the Frog. I would if only the censors would let me. That's a great comment. I like that. And Flip gets top billing above Porky. Well, why wouldn't he? I mean, and Porky's not even on the cover. You know, it's like having some garage band that barely has barely played together, and then it's like also the Beatles at the bottom or something. You know, it's like yeah, that's it's like a knockoff Betty. Imagine if that was Betty Boop and no one knew how to draw. It's like draw of memory. Oh, okay, yeah. Nah, she must be some character for one of the Flip the Frogs. I got to see him though. Um, let's have a look at the next one. I mean, I do like the logo, by the way, Flip the Frog. That's at least someone has a positive one. So, next one is drumroll. Now we all know where this one frame comes from, though.
Oh,
Wakiki Rabbit.
yeah, I was thinking Jones. For some reason, Case of the Missing Hair was in my head, but yeah, Wakiki Wabbit.
So great American cartoons. I like how it's even got the flags in his ears on the very top as well. Great American cartoons.
American cartoons. You got Wakiki Wabbit, Naughty But Mice.
I don't think that was in the public domain, is it?
Naughty But Mice. Well, that's not the Warner Brothers one. That's the Permanent Catnip one. Yeah.
Ah, well, there you go. Then that makes sense. I thought, naughty. It's like we don't get our copyrights because we're American.
America. The heck with copyright, America.
Bride and Gloom, The Mad Scientist, starring Superman. Yeah, they're all in the public domain. Grumpy Humpty Dumpty, Really Humpty Dumpty. I can barely read it.
That's a color classic. Yeah, I think I've seen that one before. It's a Fleischer one.
Well, at least this one they used an actual image from the short that they're doing, so I'll give them points to that. Partial credit. There you go. Your boy's back.
Hey, Porky, what are you doing? Oh,
being stoned. That's what he's doing.
What's going on?
But that's folks.
And look at his eyes too. He definitely had something.
He fell in hard times ever since Bugs Bunny stole the spotlight from him.
Yeah.
If anyone that should be angry with Bugs is not Daffy, it's got to be Porky.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all, folks. I mean, family time. Is this what?
Is that an Aussie spelling?
No, time is herb. So, what does it say on the bottom?
It says, "Oh, it's Canadian." Oh, that explains why.
Those gosh darn Canadians. Them Canadians. All right, what do we got? Let's see.
He's been literally stoned, hit by several rocks. Yeah, he got the biblical treatment.
Wow, that's they always managed to get these characters just wrong enough where they look unsettling. Ooh. Yeah. So this one,
it's not bad, but the eyes are a little unsettling.
And the colors, they overcolored. I mean, the beak. I get what the artist is trying to do here. At least there's some thought put into this one. At least there's thought. Unlike the rest, it's like, wow.
Blame Canada. Blame
Yep, we'll blame them all right for this. Can we blame them for this one, though? Let's see. We do not claim this. Just own up to it. Now,
why?
Yeah. Tell me.
I think that guy is outside of my house right now because of all this snow here in New Jersey. And all the cartoons, Jack Frost. I think that's an Iworks one. But the other two, I don't know what they are. Two for the Zoo and Cakeland Tail. But yeah, that's yeah.
It's like, what? I don't even. I'm not familiar with those shorts. I mean, who's this character? Can anyone? Because obviously, I don't know everything.
That's Jake Frost, not Jack Frost. Jake
Mm.
Frost.
Oh wow, someone's given a dislike to this live stream. Like, are we that bad?
Apparently,
It's just like
they're
right.
they're they're scared from these public domain covers so much that it's just like they have to download it.
Yep, they're simping for the for these public domain.
The public domain videotape industrial complex.
That's right. That's yep. That's terrible. Two for the zoo. It's a Fleischer Gabby.
Okay.
Clearly, he's an iconic character. Yeah, don't you recognize him? It's Frosty the Christmas Tree. I think. Ice Frost.
Ice Frost.
Yeah, Steph is like saying this artwork sucks. Dislike. Oh, you have the dislike extension to show dislikes. No, to see dislikes, you have to go into analytics. People in public can't see them now. I remember it used to be you could see dislikes on YouTube, but nowadays only the person who makes the videos can actually see them. And I already know that most of the time, as soon as I get a dislike, it's usually with a comment, "Show the cartoon." It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I had to deal with that yesterday, actually. He was some older guy, and yeah. Long story there. I'm not going to get into that further. I just make fun of him and move on. Like, really, I make fun of them. Let's see. And the last one in that set, this, as you're going to say, is Chef's Kiss. All right? You ready for it? Because this is very odd model.
Chef's kiss. Bosco never looked any him and Herman.
Yeah, because what year were you born?
Me?
Yeah.
88.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, all right, I'll give this one to my sister. She was born 89, so there you go.
Okay.
I guess they're trying to do a gag on the shirts. It's like 89, and the mouse is like a tiny zero to show that he's small.
That's somebody who's 2,000 years old now, I guess.
Yeah, I like to think, show the cartoons. Yeah, it's. But a lot of people just don't understand how copyright on YouTube actually works, and yeah, it's terrible. So why is he so tall? I don't know. If I knew the artist, I'd ask him or her. But it's like
Boko the man, not Bosco. Boko.
But this, so what was it? A Playhouse Classics present. There you go. It's Playhouse Classic. 30 minutes of animated cartoons. They're really skimping on that one, aren't they? I mean, and the ironic thing is, Bosco's got I think it's half of his filmography is all in the public domain. And as of next year, more might be actually no, they're already public domain, so it would be a few more years. Yeah. So sorry, guys. Yeah. See, Bosco, the football player. I mean, the thing is, there was a short with him as a football player. I think that was in the public domain, so I would say that one's probably on here. But this other mouse beats me. I looked at all the Boscos. I don't, recall. So there you go. It's going to be your birthday present, Manny. There you are. And I'll just change. I'll change the 9 into another 8, so you can.
In March, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's have a look. You're looking forward to it. Are you also going to look forward to this one?
Oh yeah,
the one where Porky, where Elmer is teaching Porky about gun safety.
Yeah, I remember that one. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, but yeah, look, I'm looking at this. You got over 1 hour of cartoons. This is me speaking to the artist. You got over 1 hour of cartoons, right? Yep. And featuring many, many, many different characters, right? Yep. So why are you putting Porky twice and Elmer twice?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the name of that, and I like that's the name of the tape. Over 1 hour of cartoons,
Yep.
literally.
Yep. And Davy's happy because number 13. I mean, I wonder what frame that one is from. I mean, obviously poorly drawn, but that looks like it's a frame from somewhere. And are they in heaven? Well, I guess if this is an artistic statement, the bottom is what happened just before they landed in heaven, where Alma was poorly teaching Porky how to about gun safety. So he shoots Porky, but the recoil knocks him back in the head. He falls over and he passes away at the same time. See, there's a law to it here.
Elmer wants some ham. Yep.
Well, don't we all? Why is
Best
he?
meat's in the rump.
Why is he yellow? Why anything? I like how there's a plane in heaven apparently as well. If this is heaven, so and the funny thing is, the top says over 1 hour of cartoons, but the plane's just dragging cartoons. So it'd be like looking up in the sky and just seeing cartoons. That's it, just flying by. That's it. Because I got to do the sound of a plane because
Of
a lot of you,
course.
so I have to make sure. Actually, in the upcoming review of Rocket by Baby, I do say it's based off, of course, Rocket by Baby, but yeah, I feel like I sort of have to these days. Speaking of flying, here's one that looks awesome.
Ooh, Tweety has seen better days.
I don't think any of the Sylvester and Tweets are in the public domain. In fact, anything post 1943, nothing's in the public domain unless it's a government video or stuff like that. So I'm wondering, out of the Clampett ones, is it just one
Tale of Two
or?
Kitties? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's the only
I
one.
think that's the only one. So it's like they really wanted to feature Tweety, really wanted to feature him, but yeah, he's only in one. And then what's the next one? Dick Whittington's cat.
That is, I think that's an iWorks one. Could be wrong.
Because remember how we were talking about
Porky?
Porky before with that name? So yeah,
Yeah, well, that means little in I think German. This is just Richard, but a nickname for Richard.
yeah, I think that's probably what it is. But it says call the Exorcist. No, the Exorcist is already there. That's why the neck is so twisted that way. Satanic looking. See above comment that I just made. It looks like snake eyes. Yeah, it looks like a pair of dice, doesn't it? Those eyes. Like what?
I've
What is it?
never I've I've never seen The Exorcist, but like Pazuzu, I know about that. It's like they're gonna remake it, and it's like a little thing about Tweety, like he's being possessed by the spirit of evil Tweety.
Why are the legs and feet like that? Why anything, I guess. But pushing into AI status, ironically, AI could make like very bland versions of these. Like they could, but at least it'll be accurate. But they still will not be able to produce such charm like this. Maybe early AI, but that's like a different flavor altogether. But anyway, and no, you won't see me doing AI generated things.
Yeah, no,
No,
nay,
definitely
nay.
not. No. I'm with AI again. For those who aren't aware, my stance is I'm anti-generative AI. I'm pro AI sorting out heaps of data. In my case, or telling AI, hey, can you add this hashtag on all these videos, and it'll just do it for me. Blunt tasks of that nature, I'm fine with. Generative, no, definitely not. Let's see here. What's the next one? The world's funniest cartoons. Hey, Popo's got his pipe back.
Hey, Molly Moo Cow.
That's Baby Huey, isn't it? In the back, I think.
Yeah. Well, you got Baby Huey, but what I want to know is who's that character that's between Porky and Papa. I know you got the spider from the Fleischer short, but yeah, who's that? It looks like a fish. Might be another Fleischer character because I know there's like a Fleischer cartoon with fish in it. So
Well, and I like how it's got the airbrush effect because yeah, pretty much any home video in the 90s, even for the Disney stuff and whatever, would have the characters all airbrushed. That seemed to be a law at the time. You can't have flat coloring on our covers. They must all be airbrushed. We must take advantage of all the thousands of dollars we put in the all these computers and all that. So Wow. RetroCat, even the worst looking PD covers look far better than AI. I definitely agree. Again,
Amen.
you could tell them to generate Bugs Bunny and it would look at, like, if you look at it quickly, look competent, but then you look closely and it's like, yeah, the fingers are off and whatever. So someone might be Small Fry. Looks like,
Yes, that's a cartoon I was thinking of.
and got the cow in the front, because why not? Looks like Alice the Goon near Popeye's hat. What is this placement anyway? Like, this is someone who needs to go back to design school because everything's just so crowded. Like, and it's a volume 4, so why not have volume, 1, 2, 3, 4? Like, each one just have one character. You could just have Popeye on one or Porky on another. But anyway, I'm gonna be writing to the family DVD store and filing a complaint because that's definitely important.
Just shake your fist. Shake harder, boy.
Shake harder, boy. But that one at least is competent-ish. Okay, it's not good, but okay. Now this is the same company, Family DVD Store, and yeah,
Excellent. There's Small Fry again. Now he's the star of this particular compilation, and Bugs really went overboard with the plastic surgery on this one.
that's right. That's what the whole glossy effect. I mean, the airbrushing's just, yeah. I reckon there was probably underneath that Bug's head a better drawing. Still terrible, but a better drawing there somewhere. But the airbrushing, they probably just overdid it, where they just then cut and paste all these eyes and all these features on top.
Yeah. And you got Dan Backslide, of course, hanging out over there. And I really like that dog in the bottom with the violin. He's like his face is like contorted. So I agree, Matt. Blah, like your fellow Texan Hank Hill. Blah, blah.
That's one poor drawing. I tell you what. Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
No, it's what like that. What? Yeah, But you know what's better than this? Propane and propane accessories. So we can burn this.
This is the We Got McDonald's at Home version of a Looney Tunes DVD. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. An airbrush. I'll steal it. No one will ever
know.
Is that supposed to be Bugs? Yeah. Although, I do have to wonder, because I don't know what the contents are. I wonder if maybe that's not even meant to be Bugs at all. Like, it was another bug, like another bunny short. And then... So maybe that's not even meant to be Bugs. Maybe that's another character entirely. But I don't recall any shorts looking like that. Wow.
You got the walrus in the back. He kind of reminds me of Rotor. I think that's his name, Rotor from the Adventures, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Saddam, the Saturday morning cartoon. You remember that?
Yeah,
Blue Speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, he looks like Rotor, one of the freedom fighters.
Wow.
From that show. So they inspired, well, actually, no, because this tape probably came out in the 90s and that show premiered in 93. So they're like, what can we steal from? Oh, yeah, Sega.
Nah, RetroCat, who has this DVD, says no, it's Bugs. I mean, come on, I'm trying to be nice here to a company trying to make a quick buck here. I'm simping for these guys, man. I'm simping for them. But it looks like I know it's obviously not them, but doesn't it look like Phineas and Ferb, like one of the characters that's next to Bugs and Street? Like it's just the way that it's drawn. It looks like that kind of style. Maybe this inspired the designers of that cartoon. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll now go to the Phineas and Ferb Wikipedia, and I'll have the design was inspired by this cover. But yeesh, the more I look at this, the more I want to vomit. But there's still a few more to go. We're actually nearly done. We've got 3 left. All right.
I sent you one. I don't know if you got it. Send it on the Discord.
Maybe I did. Oh yeah. I'll put that one first because it's somehow risen up to my folder. But yeah, this is the one that Manny sent. So it's like,
I had this one actually. That's why I sent it to you. I got it. I don't know, maybe because I'm guessing probably about 1992 ish around that time. So I was about 4 years old at the time. But I used to watch this one religiously, and it had obviously Wakiki Wabbit. It has A Tale of Two Kitties, and there's one more. Let me look it up. But that one to me, it's not that bad. And the back cover has the ending of A Tale of Two Kitties when the two cats are on the floor. Tweety's going, "Total blackout! Break it up, fellas! Break it up!" And it's actually drawn relatively competently well.
But it's actually, yeah, that one's at least it's okay, but is it as better as this one? Yeah.
Clearly, that one's better than the Elmer from the Corny Concerto, and he looks like he got some work done on his cheeks as well.
Yeah, and he fixed his suit. It's not broken.
Oh man, that was the best
Yeah.
part of the cartoon. No, I mean it's a great cartoon, but
All right. Well, actually, for the previous one, Bug's happy about getting cooked.
yeah, we're cooked as the kids would say these days.
That's right. I mean, and Elmer looks kind of cooked with whatever he's taken there. But wow, I mean, the logo looks nice at least, and it's parents approved video certified. I do have to
Thank God.
I wonder how that certification process goes. Do they just get random parents and watch cartoons and like what was involved in this certification? And it's guaranteed too. So
I
if a parent doesn't like it, they can get the money back or
I have to address a certain comment that was written. JBS 201. That's a New Jersey area code actually. That's my old area code from many years ago. He says, "Manny, is that you?" Well, let's see. And pretend that I'm clean shaven, so close enough.
oh which one is the oh wait now I know which one's the video cover because I was getting kind of confused there.
Oh well, yeah, with the Elmer one. So it's just like, yeah, let me do it again, and I'm assuming somebody's going to Photoshop me without a beard, but
And that someone is me.
no, great. I haven't been clean shaven in 5 years, and I'd like to keep the beard for the time being.
Well, there is one more actually, because the other one was a back cover, but it's just all German writing. It actually wasn't as good. So I've said, oh, I can't say I've saved the best for last, or have I saved the worst for last? I don't know.
Is that Elmer Bernstein? Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's what he looked like when he was writing the score for Ghostbusters. Oh, that is Marty Mouse and his dog Neptune. I don't.
Neptune, yes, because I don't think there was any Mickey and Pluto shorts in the public domain. I don't. Oh,
Was he in the Mad? Because I'm thinking the Mad Doctor's in the public domain, right?
yes, that one is.
Pluto's not in that short, right?
No,
Okay, because I've seen it, but it's been so long.
it features a doctor that's mad.
So I've heard. Mickey, what did they do to? Was it? What did they do to my boy? Was it the Godfather? What did they do to my boy? They pulled Marty over here. He used to be Mickey. His dog is Uranus or Uranus. Milky Mouse.
Or Bosco Mouse.
Bosco, yeah, that's they fused they did the fusion dance from Dragon Ball, Bosco and Mickey Mouse, and that's the result.
Wow.
Oh, Pluto is in the Mad Doctor? Okay, so
He is?
maybe I'm not going crazy.
I haven't seen it in ages.
Same. Yes, that's why I don't remember. So Patrick's our ghost. Thank you.
I don't even recall.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Jacob Retro Gamer. Patrick's Argo says that is Michael Mouse in Jupiter.
Oh, he is. Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen. The only part I remember from the Mad Doctor is actually in the, like, yeah. Anyway, so I stand corrected. The lesson is never try.
Never try.
Oh dear. But that's the end of that.
You might say that's all, folks.
Yes, that's it.
Ah.
Wow, that was fun, wasn't it? Going through all of these wonderful covers. You know, I mean, I actually don't have any of my own, but another element of these tapes is how you've got it's mainly just redrawns. So when the Porky Pig 101 set came out, as awful as some of the restorations on there were, you know, for better or worse, I get the whole history of it. It's at least you could see the line work for the first time and uncut as well. You know, um, it's great. It's a great one. You know, I still stand by that release despite the flaws. You know,
And hopefully, because it's been brought up before, but the some of the cartoons on that set, they were eventually restored for like HBO Max. Like Notes to You was one of them that you mentioned, and hopefully down the road they'll be included in some of the Collector's Vaults sets. Collector's Vault Volume 2 coming out March 24th, 2 weeks after my birthday. I already did the pre-order. Please go and buy it so we can get Volume 3, Volume 4, and so on and so forth. And that's why I assume that none of those shorts have been put on the Porky Pig 101 shorts have not been put on any physical media yet because they're still tinkering with it, trying to restore it. I mean, knock on wood, hopefully ones like Africa Squeaks would be included as kind of like the hey, it's here. As I've always liked to say for some of the controversial shorts that have made their way on physical media, stop drawing a ton of attention to it, my fellow cartoon nerds. Sometimes less is more. Like
yes,
for example, there's a few on this current set that I'm really happy that they're released. Obviously they're not the PC ones, which is like, as you and I, Anthony, constantly think of the Stonecutters from The Simpsons, or
yes.
it's just shut up. It's a
That's
secret.
it's like shh, it's a secret.
Shut up. The Daffy Duckaroo is going to be on a shut up.
Yeah. Has anyone else given a dislike to this? I'm now curious because
Should I do it just for S and giggles?
yeah, why not?
Why
Why
not?
not? Why not? But no. I don't get it. If you don't like something, just move on. But anyway, whatever. So next up on our little streaming show, it'll be time for Valentine's Day ish. I don't know if it's going to be exactly on Valentine's Day, but it'll be around then. We're going to be doing the best cross dressing for from Bugs Bunny. I think that will be a
Mm.
pretty good little show. What do you guys say to that?
Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm already in my head. I'm trying to think what specific cartoons I can think of with Bugs cross dressing. I can think of. There's like four so far. Actually, there's a do I have it? It might be around here, but the stamps that came out a few years ago, celebrating Bugs' 80th birthday. And one of the stamps was, I think, Bugs from Hair Ribbon when he's dressed up as the mermaid. So I'm assuming Hair Ribbon is going to be on this list, plus some other ones. Hair Ribbon's number one. There you go, Steph. That's it. We don't even need to do the stream. Steph called it. We're done. Have a nice night, guys.
The only one I'm sort of umming and ahhing about featuring is Nip the Nips, but I'll probably just show the image just to tell people about it, and that's
Yeah.
it. Ironically, that is probably the least racist thing on that short because it looks like
Yeah.
someone who designed it probably got a National Geographic book or something from the local library and just drew bugs in that, and it actually looks reasonable. So I'll
Yeah.
just show the image, but I won't show the footage. What we might even do for that show is actually I'll cut clips together, and
Mhm.
we can actually see some funny bits as well. I reckon, and
And
hopefully YouTube won't stop me around on that.
I know just one that I can think of off the top of my head, mainly because I just love the rendition of the music, is Bugs from Frigid Hair. Again, how appropriate because it's pretty frigid here in New Jersey right now. And and the rendition that Carl Song arranged of "You Must Have Been a Beautiful Baby." Love it. Love that arrangement of it from that particular cartoon where Bugs is dressed up as the very attractive Inuit woman in it. Smacks a guy in the face with a fish.
So, and I reckon after that, because we've got a nice little list of all the different ideas that we can do. There's one here: 5 favorite pop culture franchises.
Mm,
We can. I reckon we can do that one afterwards. So,
yeah,
Elmer outdid everyone else in the big snooze. Yeah, well, I can't argue
that
with that.
too.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Has this happened to you girls before?
Yeah,
I mean,
one.
I was gonna say, if we do, we do the Valentine's Day buds stream. I mean, I was gonna say, my birthday's in March. We could do maybe some birthday cartoons.
That's right, and then and definitely do some super thanks so I can give Manny some money that's not out of my own pocket for his birthday. Be an
Yeah.
absolute cheapskate. I'll be like in one Donald short where he's going to give the boys Huey, Dewey, Louie like a special coin, like a treat to buy a treat, and he's opening up the person, and it's just like really rusted, just one coin in there. So. Um, could you do an Easter themed live stream? We could.
We can
Uh,
just talk about Easter eggs for 2 hours straight because I mean that's a great cartoon. I love Easter eggs, but I mean obviously there's other
Are there
ones
any
too.
Valentine themed shorts?
Stupid
Kinda, maybe.
Cupid.
Yeah.
I would say yeah, love one. You have Stupid Cupid. You have Rabbit Romeo. Don't Look Now. Definitely that's a Valentine's Day one. Um, Maybe slip in. I'm not the biggest fan of his cartoons, but a Pepe Le Pew short. Um, I mean I can't think
Yeah,
of
we'll
any.
just have Pepe Le Pew the entire time, all of them.
Oh yay.
Yeah. It's like, ugh.
Oh, happy birthday to my pal. I was thinking about happy birthdays. The the very dark Popeye short, the early Famous Studios one. So
Or the other Taschen one. That was the inspiration for Pepe Le Pew that Taschen did. That one could be, where the sheep is after that really hungry wolf.
oh,
Yeah,
I got plenty of mutton.
yeah.
That's another one. Oh yeah, another moment of music related where you hear a little bit of Mozart slash Raymond Scott. That you hear the ba da da ba da da da. So that little excerpt of Mozart, and it's done in a minor key. When you see the wolf, and then when you see the sheep, it goes back to the regular, and they have like low strings doing it ominous. And then you see the sheep, and it's like done with flutes, and it's in the regular major key. Eddie Seltzer feels vindicated that Manny dislikes Peppy. Well, I didn't know Eddie Seltzer was still alive, but
You just smashed through his. I'm assuming he's in a casket. I'm going to make an assumption. He just smashes through, and he's like,
Manny,
Manny hates Peppy.
Honeymoon Hotel. How could I forget the first Color Warner Brothers short? And I
I
like
think
that song.
I think the 43, 46 sniffle shorts are underrated. Yeah, they got their charm to it. So 18th century drawing room. Yeah,
18th
that's
century drawing room, but I'm trying to remember the name of the original because it was originally a piece of music from Mozart. 18th century drawing room. I have it in the other room, but I recently got a gift of music. The music from the Warner Brothers shorts. It's a book of sheet music, and it has like, obviously the Merry Melodies, Looney Tunes theme, bunch of the songs some of the songs that are featured in the cartoons. Just Wild About Harry, and one of the songs, one of the parts of the book features several pieces of music from Raymond Scott, and one of them is in an 18th century drawing room, but. I am not a great piano player, so I was trying to play it, but I really need to get lessons again.
just get
Uh,
it from Tom from that. From the one where it's like 6 easy lessons to play the waltz.
Done.
Just get
Done.
that
Done.
book. Dun,
Um,
dun, dun. And I like how he just looks at the book, smiles, just throws it away, and then he just starts playing,
Here it is.
properly.
It's the Mozart is the Piano Sonata number 16 in C major. Well, I hear it. It's in the key of C major. Sonata Facile. So easy sonata and written by Mozart. So yeah, Piano Sonata number 16 in an 18th century drawing room. Good. So I've fulfilled my music history requirements, even though I already graduated from college for music twice.
But now you need to go back because we need to call you Professor Cruz.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I could be Professor Cruz now if I wanted to,
Why
Doctor
not?
Cruz, or I actually put on. I was cleaning yesterday, and I put on Homer's triple bypass. I want to be Doc Torb. The extra B is for, or I forgot what he said. He said the extra B is for this.
And in your case,
Doctor.
and being a music professional, it'd be like the B stands for B flat.
Ooh, there you go. See, now
Yeah,
you threw in some music theory, and now me and Steph are proud of you. Very, very
that's
proud.
right.
And I still have to hang these up, but there you go. There's my undergraduate degree and my
Why
master's
does it have
degree in music.
why does it have Flanders' name on it?
Oh. Wasn't that nice? You heard that crash. Great. Stuff just fell off my
It
desk.
was so funny that everything fell down.
Yeah. Oh no! I dropped this picture. Ah! Did the frame break? I mean, it's cheap. I bought it off Amazon like 2 years ago. Speaking of cartoons, although it's not Looney Tunes,
No.
I drove 4 hours back and forth in one day when I met the cast of the 1987 Ninja Turtles series. So one of my prized possessions got Barry Gordon, Donatello, Tensei Coleman, Michelangelo, Renee Jacobs, April O'Neil, some schmuck over there, Cam Clark, Leonardo, and of course the most famous, Mr. Rob Paulson as Raphael.
So the
Good
one in the
times.
middle, that's Venus, the one that played Venus.
Of course, yeah, Venus
Yeah,
and Milo in the next mutation.
yeah. We'll definitely
The
talk
extra
about
B is
that.
for bargain. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, I know,
That's what it
but
was.
in your case, is the extra B's will be flat because it's just music. Oh no, the B is for baritone or something, you know, and you know, but you're not a baritone.
I wish I was a baritone. People
The
think I am because
B.
I can sing some lower notes, but I'm actually a tenor. I can't sing. I'm a
So in your
tenor.
case, it'd be you know the doctort.
Doctor. The T is for tenor. Doctor. Doctor.
So the Flintstones 1994 film is an underrated gem. I will defend that film. I mean, they could have done better than Rosie O'Donnell, but aside from that, if you watch the first season of the Flintstones and watch the movie, it literally is the same thing. But I think a lot of people didn't like that. They felt it was old fashioned, and yeah, but no, I think it's great, and I think it's getting a 4K restoration this year. So if it does, I'll definitely buy it because I enjoyed it. I actually saw it in the cinema. I saw it. I'm that old.
Cinema means theater,
And rail
and rail
means rail.
means rail. And of course, I had that episode. It's funny. A lot of the Simpsons episodes, I have not seen them in many years. And
Mhm.
just last night, I'm cleaning, and I'm like, you know what? Because when I watch stuff, I don't know how you are, and I know a lot of people do this. That they're cleaning, they're cooking, they're doing whatever, you know, playing with their kids, and they put like Netflix on, they put DVDs or Blu-ray on. I don't like doing that. I need to sit and actually watch when I'm like watching. I mean, certain things that I've seen a million times, like, for example, my favorite episode of the original Ninja Turtle series is the fifth one, the season one finale, Shredder and Splintered, and arguably the best episode of the entire series. And I could just leave that on in the background and whatever I could do myself. But for this Simpson stuff, I have not seen many of these episodes in years. Marge versus the monorail. I had that and Homer's triple bypass because I was just like, and I grabbed DVD and it was season 4, and so how great because season 4 is one of the best seasons of the series, and I just all right, take this disc and I put it in. Boom, Homer's triple bypass, Marge versus the monorail, Duffless. What's it, Duffless? Yeah, Duffless. Selma's Choice. All it's just like, oh my god, every episode's amazing on this disc. But I want to sit down and actually watch.
Yeah, I think the problem is the short attention spans. So with things like TikTok and that, I think that's rewired literally a lot of people's brains that they
Mm,
cannot sit there and watch something. And sadly, I realized I was affected by that because so what I have to do pretty much now is lock my phone in another room and just sit. You know,
yeah,
I think it's just to do with the dopamine hit. And do you know
yeah,
what I've been doing to try and fix this problem of mine? I've started watching every single Alfred Hitchcock films, and his first surviving 9 films are silent films. And I think that's the best way to cure it. Just watch silent films, like so you
yeah.
focus because you don't know what's going on unless you focus. Although I watched Downhill, and that wasn't aside from the last act, it was very strange. It wasn't that great. Um, but I do want to add one video extra one to cover before we finish up.
Bonus one. Da, 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 da.
This is me trying to watch with something without my phone, I think.
That well, I know that that's the ending of Falling Hair because without these A cards, but I don't. Bugs is he looks like he's trying to seduce somebody. He's trying to seduce a gremlin, perhaps. You know.
I don't know anymore. So, but I reckon we finish up here, and yeah, in a few
Yeah,
weeks we'll be back with the Valentine's Day. Like it'll be either the cross dressing thing, or we may just focus on Valentine's Day and then do the cross dressing one. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. You'll see it, and I gotta really promote these things a bit more. So I'm gonna put a bigger effort on Facebook and all that stuff.
yeah,
But it's
and oh,
SC.
sorry.
I finally finished all my shoveling. The only shoveling I'll be
Uh,
doing is at the beach because it's bloody hot here.
yeah, I actually just opened because I've been looking at the snow through my camera in the front of my house, and I opened the door, and it was like I was like, "Oh crap, we haven't had a storm like this in a while." I mean, SC, unfortunately, you won't remember this because you you weren't born yet. But the blizzard of '96, back in 1996, and I actually found though I've been converting like home video that my father shot. I because I have I have two VCRs right here, and I've been bringing them over, and I'm definitely getting vibes to 30 years ago, the blizzard of '96. Me and my brother. I was 7 years old at the time. I was 7, going on 8, and just the fun of sliding down the hill and all the snow. But no, can't do that anymore because I'm
No,
37 and I got to shovel like a grown man.
grown man, grown
I'm a
man.
grown man. Yes, I'm 37, folks. And don't let the grays and the baldness fool. I'm actually younger than Anthony. I don't
Yeah.
look it, but it's the truth.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and also this stream and the older streams, I'm going to soon upload as separate videos for those who aren't interested in the streams, and because now I've got more than enough footage to create some sort of a funny intro as well. So be sure to check that out. And
Mhm.
I already know I'm going to be photoshopping Manny's face on that Elmer cover. So yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, guys. Until next time. See ya.